because the people that had slaves, they died off and they're not here no more. You think this is a new generation of white people, and they are totally different from the people that had black people enslaved 200 years ago. Read it again.
Ye are of your father, the devil.
But guess what? These white people that you see walking around talking about they got black friends and they stand with black people, they still the same as the people that had black people in slavery, man. There ain't no difference. They still the devil.
And the lust of your father you will do.
Right, now we witnessing that with Donald Trump right now. You understand? He deporting all the Hispanics and said he gonna send them to Guantanamo Bay. You send people to Guantanamo Bay when they commit hate crimes. You understand? When they commit terrorist acts. But guess what? He about to send migrants there, man. He about to send people that belong to this land to Guantanamo Bay, man, where they torture prisoners. Keep going.
He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth.
Right, he was a murderer from the beginning and he abode not in the truth. This has always been the white man's culture, man. Right. You understand? We gotta start judging them by their track record. They got a track record of going to everybody's land, taking the land from the people, and then naming themselves after the land and saying they're original people. America belongs to the indigenous people, so-called Hispanic and Native American Indians, man. How the hell could they be a migrant on their own land? That don't make no sense. Keep going.
And because there is no truth in him.
And ain't no truth in him. You understand? You got black people and you got Hispanic people that came out and they voted for Donald Trump. They talking about the left wing, they talking about the right wing, but what y'all don't understand is that both of those wings are still attached to the same bird. Right. You understand? It don't matter what wing you vote for. They both still attached to the same goddamn bird, man. Keep going.
When he speaketh a lie, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
What? Say it again.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
When he speak a lie, he speak of his own. Donald Trump said that the Hispanic people are rapists. They stealing the jobs. They criminals. They bringing crime. But really, that's what they did. Right. When they came to America, they the ones that brought crime. Right. They the ones that raped everybody. Right. They the ones that stole land. Right. You understand? That murdered to get this land. Hispanics didn't bring it, they brought it. You understand? Read it again.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
Right. When he speak a lie, he speak of his own, man. The truth is not in them, man. And that's why if you black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, you gotta stop trusting these people. You gotta stop going out and voting thinking that's gonna change your situation, man. Cause that's not gonna change nothing. And like this is what's so crazy about it, right? Like only black Hispanic people or forfeit all they people for the benefit of America at the detriment of their own people. No other people would do that, man. Right. No other people will forfeit their people for America at the detriment of their own people, man. Right. But he's so much of a liar, he didn't convince black and Hispanic people to do that. And that's why they say that they got 50% of Hispanic people that they came out and voted for Donald Trump. Why? Because he didn't convince them to forfeit their own people for the benefit of America. No righteous people would ever do that, man. You understand? Only somebody dumb would do something like that. Keep going.
For he is a liar.
He is a what?
He is a liar.
Everything that come out the white man's mouth is a goddamn lie, man. Right. He said that he wasn't gonna be separating children at the border, and then guess what? He turned around and he changed his mind and he started separating children at the border. Right. That's why since 2017, guess how many indigenous children that went missing at the border? Over 5,000, man. Right. Over 5,000 children that went missing, and that's not including the ones that they can't find. You understand? You know why? Because they a goddamn liar, man. Keep going.
And the father of it.
Right, and he a father of it. He didn't convince black people to vote. He didn't convince black and Hispanic people to be gangsters. He didn't convince us to take on his culture, man. And you wonder why we destroyed. You understand? When the Lord gave us a culture. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6, Baba Kashab. You understand? The Lord gave us a culture. He gave us instructions on how to live. But because we envy the white man, black and Hispanic people is destroyed, man. You understand? You out here, you came out here and voted for Donald Trump. You understand? But then you talking about you stand for the Palestinians. How you standing for the Palestinians, but you ain't standing for the indigenous people? Right. The Palestinians still got their language. Right. They don't speak Jewish because they was conquered by the Jewish people. They still got their land. They still got a military. But guess who don't got their language? Hispanic people. Guess who don't got no military? Hispanic people. Guess who don't got their culture? Hispanic people. The Palestinians still worship an Arab God. But guess who don't worship their God, man? Hispanic people, man. Read that when you got it.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 2. Verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding.
The God of the Bible said, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, because this is your wisdom, man. This is what make you wise. Not going out and voting. You understand? Not trying to join the people that oppress you. That don't make you wise, man. You understand? Finding out that this book is about you, and you supposed to be doing what God said. That's what make you wise, man. Keep going.
Wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nation.
Right, the other nation's supposed to see us keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. And they're supposed to say, you know what, that's a wise and understanding people. Right. Look at, they don't have no drug dealers in their community. They don't got nobody that's in an interracial marriage in their community. Right. You understand? That's a wise and understanding people. Keep going.
We shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation.
Surely this what?
This great nation.
Y'all trying to make America great again. We trying to make Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians great again, man.
That's right.
And the only thing that's gonna make us great and make us a great nation is when we just do what this brother said to do. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Let me understand, when you read Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6, the Lord said he gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. He didn't give us Christianity. He didn't give us Islam. He didn't give us Catholicism. You understand? He didn't give us my choice, my body. I do whatever I want. I serve the Lord on my own terms. That's not what God gave us, man. The Lord said he gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. Read that when you got it.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
The Bible said what?
Never trust thine enemy.
You supposed to never trust your enemy, man. And if you don't know who your enemy is, I'm going to tell you who your enemy is. It's not just Donald Trump. It's not just the white people that's in power that's oppressing you. The white man, woman, and child is your goddamn enemy, man.
That's right.
That's what you fail to realize. You want to lie to yourself. You want to say, well, you know, it's just the people in power that's doing this. You know, it's just the people that got money. It's just Donald Trump. No, these white people hate you, man. They're your enemy. You know how I know? Because only your enemy will hang you on trees from city to city. Only your enemy will put drugs in your community. Only your enemy will take your culture and give you his. You understand? Only your enemy will do that, man. Keep going.
That's right.
For as iron rusteth.
Right, because as iron rusteth, keep going.
So is his wickedness.
Right, as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. You better believe iron rust. Over time, when you got iron, it's gonna rust over time. So you might think that the white man is your friend because y'all went to the same school and y'all playing on the same basketball team, and you know what? But guess what? Over time, you're gonna see that white man is really a devil. Right. You understand? Right. Only over time you're gonna realize that. Keep going.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet.
Right, and though he humble himself and go crouching, yeah, the white man humble himself all the time and say, you know, I got black friends. You know, I voted for Barack Obama. I never had a problem with black. What they did to you was wrong. Like, they speak with a forked tongue, and like the brother said earlier, their words are smoother than butter, man.
Right.
You understand? You cannot trust these people. Keep going. Verse 9, Baba Kashad. And guess what? This white man didn't deceive the whole world. He got the whole America trying to vote saying that we trying to get rid of crime. It's not all the Hispanics, it's just the illegal ones. What you mean? You understand? Like, when y'all came here illegal, y'all stole this land from the natives.
Right.
You understand? You murdered 77 million Native American Indians to get this land. We supposed to just overlook that? Like, everybody want to talk about what's going on with the Palestinians. Talking about the Palestinians, they've been getting oppressed for 75 years. Hispanic people been getting oppressed for 500 years. Right. Why nobody want to talk about that? They talking about the Jewish occupation for 75 years. The Hispanic people already got their land took. Right. That's why you don't know what happened, because it already happened. They got their language took, they got their culture took. You understand? But nobody want to talk about that. But y'all want to run around the city with Palestinian flags. I don't give a damn about no Palestinians. That's you know who's been in the ghetto with me? Hispanics people.
That's right.
Native American Indians, that's who's been suffering in the ghetto with me. Read that when you got it. That's who's been suffering in the ghetto with me, not the Palestinians. And let me tell you something else. The president that's over over what's that prison? That prison that they locking everybody up in. Not Guantanamo Bay, the other one. When they make them sit down all day.
El Salvador.
El Salvador. The president of El Salvador is a Palestinian.
Right.
And he said, yeah, he's the president over El Salvador, and he's trying to send everybody. He said, look, if you want to send the migrants here, we'll open up a prison and you can put them here. And yeah, meanwhile, y'all want to vote for the Palestinians. We don't give a damn about no Palestinians, man.
Right.
Read it when you got
right.
Isaiah 51:9. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm.
Right, you gotta come back and put on your strength, man. What made black people, Hispanic people strong? Our culture. What made us strong? Coming together. Everybody know that. That's what made black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians strong. Read it again.
Awake, awake, put on strength.
Right, that's what made us strong. Our strength is following our God, following the God of this Bible, man. Not being a Christian, not being a Muslim, not being religious, man. This is what made us strong. Having our own culture to ourselves that separates us from everybody else. And that's why when you read Jeremiah 17:4, they said we discontinue from our heritage, man. And you need to find out what your heritage is, man. You need to find out what your culture is. Because guess what? Everybody's culture and heritage is surrounded by, everybody's God is surrounded by their culture and their heritage and their way of life. So you need to come back and try to find out what that is, man, because that's what makes you strong. The Christian church, they don't have what's necessary to fix black and Hispanic people. The Catholic Church don't have what's necessary to fix Hispanic people, man. You understand? Read that again.
Awake, awake, put on strength.
Right. Awake and put on your strength, man. Everybody think they woke in America today. Everybody black think they woke because they found out about the pyramids and they found out, you understand, that the Mexicans had pyramids. You know what make you woke, man? Yo, these scriptures right here will make you woke. You understand that? If you're not hip to these scriptures, you sleep, man. Let me get Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Let me get Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. What made us strong is coming together. You understand? And everybody knows this, and that's why they want to separate black people. And not only do they want to separate black and Hispanic people, they want to separate Hispanic people from Hispanic people. That's why you got 50% of Hispanics that voted for Donald Trump. Because that's what the white man is good at. He can never conquer you head on. He got to give you diseases. He got to put us against each other. That's how he conquered. You understand? Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1, Baba Kashan.
Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together.
What?
Gather yourselves together.
The Bible says so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians, we got to gather ourselves together, man. Like we've been doing. Keep going. Like we doing here in the I.S.U.P.K. since 1969. We've been gathering so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians together. Keep going.
Yea, gather together, O nation, not desired.
Oh, nation, not what?
Not desired.
We a nation not desired. What does it mean to be desired? What does that mean? And let me tell you what black people do. In order to make ourselves desirable, you know what we do? We join their culture like Adam and Eve did. And in order to make ourselves desirable, we become Muslims and Christians. We become drug addicts. We become gangsters. That's what we do to make ourselves desirable, man. You understand? Because nobody desires black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians when we serve the God of this Bible. Nobody desires you to do that. You understand? They don't want to see a strong black man, Hispanic man coming out here. It's like, you got to understand, it's never been a passive thing to serve God. It's never been some soft thing to serve God and be crying. That's not the Bible. That's the Christian church. You understand? That's why real niggas don't want to go to the Christian church. That's why there's women in the Christian church. You know why? Because there's flowers everywhere. Everybody crying. Everybody swaying side to side. And you know what I mean? Everybody get molested. Women want to be in there. Don't know real man want to be in there. Read it again. Oh, nation not what?
Oh, not desired.
Oh, nation not desired. So that's what we do. We want to make ourselves desirable. We take on the culture of somebody else, man. And that's what we've been doing for the past 400 years. We didn't came out here and became Catholics and Muslims and Christians trying to make ourselves desirable to people that have never desired you. To people that have never loved you, man. You understand? And that's why you got to wake up like we just read in Isaiah.